welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. We're going to get into some reviews today. You know how much I love trying different kinds of skincare. I'm going to have a few different videos to do. We've got skincare to review, I've got body care to review, hair care to review, and makeup to review. So we have a lot to go over, but today this is all about skincare, so let's get going. First, I'm going to start with my little trial sizes. I don't know about you, but if you get small sizes of product, don't you want to try it? Because they're so cute. But yes, so let's start off with the small little packages that I have here in front of me. So one of them was the Sunday Riley. This is her peptide cream. I don't have my readers, so I can't read that font. It's just true. And anyway, but this is her version of a peptide cream. I like this and I don't like this. Here are the reasons. One, I love peptide creams. You gotta have your peptides. Those are your amino building blocks to your skin. So it's really important to get a peptide cream in there, especially if you have more mature skin. Her ice is very thick, so I find it to be a little too thick for daytime, which is fine. You can use this in the evening, no big deal. Where I do like it the most is on top of a retinol, because that will help prevent the flaking and discomfort that can come along with doing a retinol, whether you're doing an over-the-counter retinol or a retinaldehyde, or if you have a prescription. This is one of the best creams I have found to kind of offset that irritation. So for that, I give the Sunday Riley Ice a big thumbs up. Okay, let's start with Is Clinical. This was a system that I got to try. It is their brightening system. It is the brightening complex and the brightening serum. They're meant to work together. The brightening complex, I believe, relies heavily on alpha-arbutin, tetrahexadecyl ascorbate, which is a vitamin C ester, and squalene, has hyaluronic acid. It also does willow bark extract as their #1 ingredient. So I feel like this is more for oily skin people. And the serum also has similar ingredients. It does have alcohol. Sometimes you'll see alcohol in these products as a medium to penetrate that top layer of skin, especially in a product made for oily skin, so it kind of breaks through that oil and penetrates the skin. But if you're someone that's sensitive to alcohol, I wouldn't use it. I definitely think it worked. It's a little spicy. You do feel a little bit of a, I don't know, just you feel it on your skin. Nothing wrong with that at all. It just means that it's doing its thing. It's getting in there. I would say that these both run very expensive, so there's better products out there that are a little less expensive, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend this one. There is Clinical product I tried. This is their the Super Serum Advanced Plus. I love what's in this product. This is a peptide serum. It has copper peptides, which work very effectively on helping stimulate collagen and elastin. It does have L-ascorbic acid, and I love L-ascorbic acid for brightening because that's probably the most effective type of vitamin C on the market. However, in order for that to work effectively, there are a few things that have to happen. One, it has to be like a pH of about 2.5 to 4, which I'm not sure if what this one is. I've never measured it. And it also has to be stabilized in vitamin E with ferulic acid, which this is not. So my fear would be with the expense on this is that unless you used it up pretty quickly, and it's like 95 to 100 something a bottle, depending on the size, it could oxidize on you before you really get to finish using it. My favorite is the CEO Glow by Sunday Riley. I did like this. This is an oil-based brightening product. It does have turmeric in it as well. The thing with the oil is that you can get around this whole having to worry about vitamin C being stabilized, because oil suspension is not going to be at a pH of 2.5 to 4. With that being said, I feel like if you want something effective that's going to be penetrating the skin and doing what it's meant to do, I don't think I want anything that's not going to be a 2.5 to a 4. Even if it's an oil and it doesn't follow those rules, because I'm not sure that the oil is going to work as well. I mean, I used all these products back to back. I went through a bottle at a time and I did see improvement in the clarity of my skin, absolutely. But I'm not sure which one was doing it. I just know that it was working. So maybe the combination of them helped each other out a little bit, but I don't know. I would just tread lightly when you're getting an oil if you're really looking for something to brighten your skin. La Roche-Posay has a lot of great products. I am in love with their line. There's so many things that I recommend. This I would definitely recommend. This is their Double Repair Matte Moisturizer. I love this. It was juicy. It goes on the skin really well. Even though it says a matte, I've still found I had a little bit of a glow, which I don't mind necessarily, even though I already have a natural glow with my oily skin. Doesn't bother me. If you're someone that does prefer more of a matte finish, I wouldn't say this gives you a completely matte finish, because I think it's hard to do a matte finish if the majority of your product is full of hyaluronic acid, when that's a water and it's meant to hydrate the skin and give you more plumped looking skin. But I did find that it was a really nice product. Okay, I don't know if anyone's heard about this brand, Andalou Naturals. I really like these toners by them because they're pretty affordable and they're usually on sale. I absolutely loved this tone. I love these both. I shouldn't say that I don't like either one more than the other. They're both good. I love a spray, so that's why I always look for these when I go to Ulta, because I like a spray toner. The only thing I'm bummed about is that, and further looking into more research about certain ingredients, I'm finding there's a lot of research that says lemon peel oils or just peel oils can make your skin more sensitive to the sun. Sadly, these toners have these oils in them. They use it a lot for fragrance. While they are an organic ingredient, I would just err on the side of caution. I don't know if I've ever had any issue with it, but I find it counterintuitive for me or anyone if you're going to use a brightening serum like a vitamin C and then put products on top that make you more sensitive to the sun. I guess you just have to really think about it and make sure you have really good SPF. Avene, I've always used Avene's thermal spring water, which is what they're known for, but I decided to dive into some more of their skincare. So the Avene Retrinal eye cream is a big, huge fave of mine. It was recommended to me by one of my influencers, and the retinaldehyde is one step below tretinoin, so it is very powerful over-the-counter type of retinal. So if you're looking for something a little bit stronger than a retinol, your retinal is going to be your next step over the counter. I have found this to be very helpful around my eyes. I mean, any retinol is going to cause a little bit of irritation and dryness, and I do get that, but when I get to another eye product, it's really helping offset the dryness. So another one of their products I tried and I really love, but I haven't really test run it too much because I bought it for this year, is their multi-defense tinted sunscreen, SPF 50. I wear this under my makeup. I have no issues. Makeup still wears well. I don't find that it's too much layering. It is tinted. They only have like 2 colors, which I feel is horrible. They should really add more. This is a mineral sunscreen as well, so it does have, the tint is a little easier to put on the skin. You will not have the white cast with the tinted. Non-tinted you will, but if you don't care, then obviously wear it because you're going to put under makeup, who cares? But the one thing I want to point out, this is a zinc oxide mineral sunscreen, so it only has zinc oxide, and in order for a zinc oxide to be alone and be effective, period, is it has to be a 12% or higher, which this is 12%. So when you're looking at your physical sunscreens, physical or mineral, the same thing. The combo, that zinc oxide, if it's a by itself, I don't know if it holds true if it's with titanium dioxide or not 100%, but if it is by itself, then you want it to be about a 12, because zinc oxide helps protect against UVA and B. Zinc oxide is the only one that really filters out UVA, period. So just something to keep in mind. The other thing I absolutely fell in love with was I was looking for something to hydrate my lips this last winter. They were so dry. I kept reapplying stuff all the time. Nothing was working. And this came recommended to me, the Cicalfate lips. Saved my lips. Highly recommend this. It's white, so it does absorb, but it'd be something that you would put on either morning or night, but underneath, if you're doing it in the morning, either you're not wearing anything over it and you let it absorb, or just wear you can wear lipstick over it. It's not a big deal, but you gotta let it absorb first. Saved my lips. Highly. So I had to recommend a product that has been around for a minute and doesn't really need an introduction, but it's new to my routine. It's the Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Gel Cream. I really like this. Their claims are 72-hour hydration. It also helps with the darkness if you have around your eyes. Obviously helps with fine lines and wrinkles. I really enjoy this. I feel like it really offsets my dryness that I get from my Retinal, and I don't use my Retinal every single day. I use it every other day, and this also pairs really well with my concealer. I don't have any problems with that. It just kind of helps keep it nice and smooth. I've only been using it for about a month or so though, but I do see an improvement around my eyes. This has been one of my favorite eye creams as well, this PTR Peptide 21. I love their Peptide 21 line. It's very effective. It really speaks to crow's feet and deep wrinkles, darkness, puffiness. I always err on the side of caution when it comes to things claiming puffiness, because puffiness, yeah, caffeine and these eye creams can help increase the circulation around your eye area and help with puffiness. But honestly, the only thing that's really going to help with puffiness is cool, anything cold. So if you want to do like a cool gel pad under your eye in the morning, that's really going to help with puffiness more. So I really wasn't looking for this to help with puffiness, even though I have it in the morning. I was looking at this for my peptide, and this definitely helps with that. So The Ordinary is a great company. They have a lot of individualized serums and products to use. This was recommended. It's their arginine solution 10%. So the solution itself I found to be very watery. Nothing wrong with that necessarily, but you just gotta err on the side of caution when you're using it with other things, because it can get watery and messy. I used it in the areas where you would normally get Botox. I don't necessarily go get Botox. I haven't really gone down that road yet. So I thought, why not use something to prevent that from happening? They say this arginine is something similar to Botox in a bottle. I wouldn't go that far. I would say that it helps minimize how often you might have to go and get Botox if you get Botox. But you still, if you're looking for that really firm, smooth look, you're gonna want Botox. This is just gonna help minimize how many trips you go to your plastic surgeon's office. Baha is one of my favorite lines. It's a Korean line. This is one of my favorite peptide serums because it's very affordable and you get a lot and it lasts a long time. It has several different peptides, all meant to help stimulate collagen and elastin. It's more of a jelly consistency. You only need 1 or 2 drops. It has beta glucan. It also has sodium hyaluronate, which is hyaluronic acid. It has niacinamide. So what I love about this though, it has all the peptides in the very top part of the list. So you're really getting peptides in this gelée, which is great. I wish I should have looked it up how much it was, but it's very affordable. You can get it on Amazon. Highly, highly recommend. We can't talk about Advanced Night Repair Eye Cream without talking about Advanced Night Repair. This is a staple. It's been around for a minute. I mean, this serum I think is 40 years old, but listen, it works. I'm telling you, it's a really good product. I love it. I recommend it all the time when I'm at work. I recommend it to people in my treatment room if they're looking for over-the-counter serums that do a lot for one little bottle. I mean, evening skin tone, fine lines and wrinkles. It has a peptide that helps communicate to the skin to retain moisture. It is a really good product. Highly recommend. I have to talk about the new line from Estee Lauder while we're on the Estee Lauder subject. This is their nutritious line. I believe it was revamped. It's been around, but they changed it, and now we have 3 products: cleanser, essence, and a cream. They're all 2-in-1 products. I love these. I'm telling you, if you haven't gotten these yet in your hands, you need to. These are really good products. The Pop Sugar just named the soft cream as the best overnight sleeping mask for 2023. They just launched in March and they only sell it at Ulta Beauty. But a lot of the reasons why I love this is because it's super hydrating. It's meant for your oily combo, normal oily combo people. I do have that, I fall into that category, but I do feel like even if you were dry, you could definitely use the essence and the cream, maybe not the cleanser. The cleanser is a little bit more of a clay-based cleanser, so it's meant to help purify the skin. Might be a little drying, but you definitely could use these 2 things. And I love that they're trying to get into the sustainable packaging and the responsibly sourced ingredient market, because why not? I mean, if it helps the environment, go for it. Wraps up the skincare. I'm going to be filming a few more the rest of the day here, and I'm really so glad you came back to see what's been going on, what products I've been using. Definitely want to hear your thoughts if you've used anything that I shared, what you liked, didn't like, or maybe there's certain things that you think I should put my hands on. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.